in the custom shop doing a new neck heel on this beautiful NA2. It's got a thinner neck profile on it, and this is for William. So I am going to draw out the new neck heel. What I did to speed me up is I had this front bevel copied and applied to the rear, and then a little more aggressive than our normal on this, just to cut down my time that I'm going to spend on it and get me closer to where I'm ultimately going to be. Previously, these were about, this would come up and be about right here, and it would blend about like that. So it looks like, you know, it's sloped more than the previous generation, but you can also see that ridge. Oh, sorry, Brandon. See that ridge? It's a big old ridge there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend all this, and I'm going to get rid of this ridge. I'm going to blend it to there, and then we're going to reprogram. We're going to digitize all that I do all the way to here, and once we have this radius, we'll blend it to the nut, and that'll give us a perfect neck profile. So listen to a little bit of Meshuggah. So if I am up and down with my volume, sorry, I got some Meshuggah in my ear right now, and I'm gonna clear off the marks on the back because I don't want anything in my way. Okay, you like my eraser? All right. Just gonna verify that's where I want to be. Yeah, right at 3/4 of an inch is where I put this back bevel, which is more than the front bevel. Anybody that's ever seen me work on guitars knows I don't use any fancy tools at all. I just draw on everything. I'm gonna go a little lower here. Yeah, that's what I want, right like that. Okay. So with using these types of sanders, it's really important that you have either your speed under control, your pressure, or your movement, or ideally all three, right? So the more consistent you are, the faster you can run the tool and the more pressure you can use. But anybody starting out, I wouldn't recommend a lot of speed or a lot of pressure, especially with swamp ash, like these body wings. You will fuck it up quick in a big old hurry. You're making your own shapes, not in a good way. The advantage of swamp ash, besides music tone-wise, is it's a little softer, so it's easier for us to sand. But you have to also pay more attention because, like I said, you can kind of screw some things up. to really get down in there and get the shoulders of the neck. These changes were pretty massive. They not only gave a more comfortable, better access guitar, but a more consistent guitar. So this is the first one of an NA27 with the new neck for 2025. So I just have a handful of models left that I have not yet done. So much work. Totally worth it though. When you guys play these, you're going to be blown away. I like to go a little bit at an angle sometimes with these just to grab more surface area. And I'm just going kind of what I would call quick and dirty until I get close and I can hand sand the rest. You know what we forgot to do, Brandon? We forgot to weigh the fucking thing. Oh, I guess it already had the rear bevel on it anyway. But I keep meaning to weigh and see what the difference is, you know, between...
It's a little late now.
Well, no shit. Thanks, Captain. Yeah, but that would be something worth kind of knowing. I mean, the little nerdy detail. Saving for your palm, right? Trying to give you a little more comfort for your palm up here. And then I got to thin this part out, right? That's where the magic all happens, is taking this whole thing and moving it back and giving you better access completely. Not just, hey, here's a rear bevel, have fun. It's reprofiling everything. I like working with walnut. Walnut necks are so awesome. They feel good. They sound amazing. They're super stable. Got a little Gojira going on right now on my Meshuggah stations. You know what's crazy too? You guys might have noticed this. Look at that. Purple, not purple. As Purple Heart gets sanded, it gets back to its like more brown color, and then as it oxidizes, as it opens up and oxidizes, within a day or two, it's gonna look like that. It's pretty crazy. It's kind of a cool little nerdy detail. I don't know how many of you guys know that or don't know that. I know you know that, Brandon. Don't fuck it up. It's getting there. It's like some of the angles are hard to get, and you just got to do it by hand. So I'm adjusting the ramp up onto the heel right now so that it's a little smoother transition when you hit the heel, the back. Yeah, it's feeling better. It's feeling really good. See if you guys catch my fingers sticking, or I have to manually move them. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna be racing in Vegas this weekend. Be fun. Do some fun activities there, I'm sure. We don't gamble or anything, but just never been my thing. But go out, catch some good food and maybe even a show or something. Supposed to hang out with my buddy Andy James. You guys remember that guy, I'm sure. Still a good friend of mine. Still love him, even though he's not playing Kiesel anymore. No, I'm happy for him. He's such an amazing person, and it's cool that opportunity he got to play in Death Punch, and him loving the band, and it's cool that he's kind of got to fulfill a dream, right? Be cool to see him and hang out, catch some dinner or something like that. They have an Italian restaurant they like. Maybe we'll go there or somewhere else, I don't know. Hopefully the car runs smooth. 4 of us in the car at a pro event. Brandon, I should move the guitar around more. Sorry. So now I got to get any little lumps out, but that's the general shape that I'm going for. So what I want to do is I want to bring this down a little bit here, still sticking with that line, but that line allows your palm just such great access and nothing's in the way. I mean, it's pretty amazing. So now I got to blend this in a little bit. And again, this is just like all the fine little details that when you pick up the guitar, if they're done right, it feels so comfortable. It just feels amazing. It's the small little things that when you add up over and over and over, all these little details that really make, you know, one guitar feel better to you or just better in general for your style. And that's my goal, is to get these as good as possible. So for all of you, when you pick them up, they're just second to none. Anybody watching the new season of Daredevil? We are watching it. I think it's 3 episodes in. It's actually pretty good. I don't know. Something like kind of a break from the norm, I guess. I feel like the guy that plays Daredevil does a really good job. Like, it's like Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, right? Like, I don't think any of us can think of anybody being a better Wolverine, and I feel like, I don't know the actor's name, but I feel like he is Daredevil. It's pretty good. You guys should check it out. That was funny, Harry. He was like, oh, I can't walk that way. Should have poked you a good one. Yep, the machine gets way down in here. So it's like trying to get everything programmed to get them as consistent and as good as possible. Doing pretty good. Not bad for my first try. Never done this before. Gotta make sure your thumb's comfortable. Getting there. Got a little bit of a lump right there. A little bit of a high spot right here. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Every single bolt-on model I'm done with. All the bolt-ons, all the set necks. I just have a handful of neck throughs still to do. Everything else is done. And then I got to do the JB5 neck. I did the PB5 neck. I did the JB5 guitar neck. And that's it. All the necks are done. The most important part of the heel, the inner edge right there, just trying to give you guys not only the good access, but like just that extra comfort to just play for hours to, you know, get you guys more practice, hopefully more enjoyment, and, you know, honestly, hopefully it adds to your creativity and even you becoming a better player. Because if you want to spend more time with your guitar, we all know what that leads to. Yeah, it's feeling so good. Man, the big old nasty hump that was there. We're like, there's this little baby bulge there. Almost nothing. So this is a thinner neck profile. So all of our 7 and 8 string guitars that are neck through are getting thin neck profiles included. It's just going to allow the necks to be that much more consistent, and it's no extra charge. So it's pretty cool in a way. I mean, we basically, almost everybody got thin neck profiles on 7 and 8 string, and it's a way of like us lowering our guitars like $60, right? The thin neck profile. It's not, a huge amount, but hey, every little bit helps. Yeah, you can really see with the Purple Heart where we haven't sanded and where we have, right? And how much, we barely sanded there because it's still very purpley. I want to smooth this transition just a little bit. Mainly on the treble side. Just getting in here. Trying to make sure I keep this gap nice and consistent, so I just ran the pencil across it, and you don't want to see that going up and down, and especially for a program, right? Because we're going to use this to make all of these models, the NA27. This is it. Kill Switch, My Last Serenade. Oh yeah, we're still filming. Hi. I kind of forgot. Oh, that's funny. I get like so, I guess focused, I kind of forget what's going on sometimes. I literally forgot you were there. Oh man, a little Born of Osiris going on right now? Yeah, that is feeling so good. Dang. Ah, man, it feels so good. Oh, wow. Man, it feels awesome. Got a little bit of a bump right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stare at it in detail and go over it, but in a nutshell, that's it. That's how it goes. So, I mean, we started out with a body that was way up here. We lowered it 3/4 of an inch. So this line used to line up with here. So, our old heels, man, I can't even get it there. That's the old heel, way up there. So it's pretty massive. And then with our old heel, we didn't ramp in, so we didn't really scoop down. And we really have more like a asymmetrical heel is on all of our new ones, just allowing you a lot more access and more comfortability, because this is a little thicker here, which is kind of what you want. And it's just going to allow you to really get all the access and still have all the stability. So that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for all the support. If you ever need anything, call my guys, 858 Guitars.